Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Got a really awesome fantasy fight that unfortunately we never got to see happen. It's between two heavyweight legends, Mirko Crocop versus Andrei Arlovski. What a fight this would have been if they fought in their prime. We're going to talk about how it might have went down. So let's get started. Andrei the Pitbull Arlovski stood at 6'3". He had a 77-inch reach. He is a former UFC heavyweight champ. Arlovski's an MMA legend in my opinion. He definitely made his mark in the sport. He's always been primarily a striker, likes to go for the knockout. He does have a submission game and has sambo skills. Arlovski was notoriously difficult to take down in his career, very tough. He had a good chin back in the day, but in his later current years, he lost the ability to take a punch like he used to. Andrei was an animal in his prime. Really scary heavyweight that was strong, in shape, aggressive, knockout power, good boxing, just a huge problem back in the day and dominant for a while. Mirko Crocop stood at 6'2". He had a 73-inch reach. Talk about an MMA legend. The 2006 Openweight Pride Grand Prix champ, the 2012 K1 World Grand Prix champ, the 2016 Ryzen Openweight Grand Prix champ. He's a former K1 kickboxer, former boxer, right leg hospital, left leg cemetery. Of course, the famous quote from Crocop himself, and he wasn't kidding. Crocop's left high kick became a thing of legend in the sport, like a video game special move or something that once deployed finished his opponents. That was the mystique behind it for years, the Crocop left high kick. Crocop's one of the best heavyweights to ever compete in the sport, hands down. Top 10 for sure, maybe top 5. And in his absolute prime, on top of his game, can beat any heavyweight. He was extremely difficult to take down, developed an awesome takedown defense. His striking was on another level for MMA when he entered the sport. He could knock you senseless with his hands, vicious elbows standing or on the ground. His leg kicks with those tree trunks for legs, terrifying. So how would these guys have matched up if they fought in their prime? Well, Crocop to me overall was more skilled standing. Maybe Arlovski had better hands, but not by much. Crocop's left straight was a laser guided missile that would just explode on your face. The kicking game, definitely Mirko. Durability, I'm gonna say Mirko again. We saw him in wars even back in the day and he would take some bombs and keep fighting. Mega hard. Ground game, if we're talking back in their primes, I'd say Andrei because of the sambo, but Crocop was so hard to take down, I doubt it would even go there. And he can get back up very well. Overall athleticism, I'm gonna have to say Mirko. I think prime Crocop versus Arlovski, Crocop takes it. Prime Crocop may have been the Crocop that won the 2006 Pride Openweight GP. I don't know who takes that guy past or present. That was the peak of his ability to me. Scary dude. If they fought at their best, I think Andrei would be circling away from Crocop's left leg, Crocop being the aggressor, stalking Andrei. Andrei, of course, getting his hits in. He was no slouch, very good, but he wouldn't be able to take Mirko down. And eventually that high kick would land. And that would be it. Love Andrei, he was a favorite fighter of mine for a while, but prime versus prime, Crocop takes it. Of course, as always, these are just my opinions, my breakdown of their fantasy fight. Guys, feel free to drop those opinions in the comment section. Who you think would have won in a fight between prime Crocop and Andrei Arlovski, and how? Thanks for checking out the channel. Truly appreciate the support, the likes, the shares, the subscriptions. I'm gonna of course have more content coming, more fantasy fights, more regular breakdowns, later on some fighter interviews. And until the next segment, take care.